way back into the caverns outside. The entrance you need is in a pipe in the greenhouse. Look for some of the fungi growing in the cave. The ones that survived in there should be hardy enough. I may be able to extract an effective stabilizer from the juvenile.
They have come again! Be gone! Make it stop! This doesn't smell good! Compared to the storm, this is a thing! I have to kill you! You have no fingers or faces. We're not scared of you. My core is fractured. It hurts so much. Why do they hate us? Why do they hate us? I hate you, Phantom. It's over, but can't stop. Please, make it red. Good. I can't go anymore. You're strong. The Phantoms. Here, take.
I wonder if I could use some. Oh, and then we could.
should write this down. I wonder if I could use... Oh, and then we could... Oh, I should write this down. I wonder if I could use... Oh, yes. Oh, and then we could... You're back. Did you find everything? 20 years of runoff gases from various chemicals, waste materials from the section's power source, as well as various spores and pollens from the plants that got vented into it. Give or take some years of materials. Oh, are you seeing some side effects from exposure? Your eyes do look a little funny. Tell me what you're experiencing. I'll take notes. Interesting. I've never heard of anyone having that kind of reaction before. Did you consider just talking things through with them? No? Maybe it could have been a shadowy misunderstanding. Your vitals seem to be alright. Heart rate elevated, but in the normal range. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, you seem to be fine. Great! Hand them over and I'll make the new serum. You know, mixing formulas was always one of my favorite things to do here. I always thought, hey, if this doesn't pan out, maybe I could be a bartender at one of those high-class joints. One time, I mixed a custom cocktail for one of Uncle Hugo's parties. People loved it. Maybe it went down a little too well. Folks might have gotten far more inebriated than expected. Still, only a slightly smaller chance of mixed alcoholic drinks exploding than advanced chemical formulas. Okay, here's the first one. And here's the second. Don't worry, these shouldn't explode. Head over to the biology wing. There's a lost sedated in the surgery room. Should still be sedated, hopefully. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, I'll unlock the door from the terminal.
We're trying. Hurt us.
And then we could... Oh, I should write this down. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I wonder if I could use... Oh, yes. Oh, and then we could... Oh, I should write this down.
I knew I could smell something! I didn't die. I didn't cry. Don't let the government get stopped. Please make it stop. My legs! You can't make it stop! Please make it stop! I can hear their life leaking. Leaking. You'll have no power over me, Reaper. Not anymore. This storm is so beautiful.
Did it work? That looked like it worked. Good. That's good. Some of these readings are a little weird, but, we did it! You better head back to the office. I'll tell you everything.
if I could use... Oh, and then we could... Oh, I should write this down. Oh, hello. Welcome back. Let's talk. It's complicated. To understand, I need to tell you what the actual purpose of this facility was before the Lost. Those vats contain sleeping residents from our vault. Back when we faced our first crisis of the mind. Going feral. Before the Lost. Feralization was the only real threat to our happiness here. It was running rampant and we were desperate to fix it. My papa was one of the volunteers. He showed early signs of going feral and offered to go under. Be a test subject for cures. He was also that last patient you ran the experiment on. Okay, let me try to explain. As you probably noticed, the once sedated patients have two key problems. They aren't really sedated much anymore, and they're still lost. So, I'll come clean. We're not here looking for a cure for the Lost. Or at least, not here and not me. I'm here to test out new ways of sedating the patients here. Something stronger that can even put a Lost under. But, before you get mad, we are looking for a cure. The royal we, just not me. Not here. Sorry about that. I don't even have a joke. I really appreciate that, thank you. Oh, and before you think I just wasted your time on a personal project, I did manage to secure some tissue samples too. And we needed those! Really! An integral step in fixing the Lost, I mean it! But look, I'll head back to the vault soon after I finish up here. You can assure Oberlin that you've completed your rescue mission. Have a fun hike back! Bye now! You should head back now. Tell Oberlin not to worry about me.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
We should probably start planning Alfie's funeral.
Seeing someone do so much good around here, it's refreshing.
There was a landslide around the mansion? I wonder how that happened. the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said nothing to worry about.
It's good to... You're back. Were you able to secure Hilda safely? That's good to hear. She's an invaluable asset to the vault. What exactly was happening over there? Reckless. Perhaps a necessary step in seeking a cure, but to do so alone, with the region in the state it is, well, it's good you were able to arrive there before she'd gotten herself killed. You're more capable than I had assumed. I'll make sure you're suitably rewarded for your effort. Take a moment to dust yourself off, but report back to me soon. I have another job for you. This one's a bit more delicate than the others. You're dismissed. Glad Hilda is back safe. If you're ready, I'd like to brief you on a highly classified matter.
So much good around here. It's refreshing.
To be frank, you are among the few here that I believe I can share this information with. Though I suppose that's not saying much. I have not been entirely honest about my role here. Not to you, nor other members of the Vault, Hugo included. I am Lieutenant Colonel James T. Oberlin, United States Army. Actively, not formally. I remain in contact with him to this day. I suspect that's for good reason. There's much about how we operate that civilians aren't privy to. And like I said, for good reason. Originally, I was to oversee a government-funded weather research project. One that was shut down and then ultimately scooped up by Mr. Stoltz. While I was never exactly an expert on the subject, Mr. Stoltz found my experience with the project important for the transition. That project led to the development of this very Vault's weather machine, and ultimately our current predicament. I have remained in contact with my associates in the Army ever since, reporting the good and the bad. Not long ago, I dispatched a member of my team to pass along my findings to a drop site I've been using over the years. Unfortunately, he has failed to return, and I fear the worst. Daniel is a good man. It's important we bring him home, if still possible. There's also the matter of the report, and whether or not it had been passed along, or potentially fallen into the wrong hands. No, Daniel is part of the security crew hired by Mr. Stoltz, but he is still a member of my team. While I wasn't able to select my team personally, I have come to trust each and every one of them. It pains me not knowing Daniel's condition. Thank you. The drop is located at High Knob Tower along the western perimeter of the park. We haven't had trouble with that location so far, but there is a chance the Lost have overrun it. Or potentially some other party, drawn in by the allure of the storm. Either way, you're going in blind. Be prepared for the worst. It may not seem like much, but your help has been invaluable to us. Thank you.
We felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing to worry about, though.
want a safe haven? Go to our headquarters in the refuge, the old White Spring Resort.
You should find everything you need for that care package at our little abode here.
Responder's job is never done. Hope those raiders know we mean them no harm.
I love being out here in the wilderness. Makes me feel so alive. Why does everyone still squabble all the time? We have to come together to survive.
Lumberjack Protectron works all night and also works all day.
Weren't we supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way?
All wood must be chopped.
I'm exhausted, but the work never ends. Why does everyone still squabble all the time? We have to come together to survive.
Which of those berries was edible again?
Lumberjack Protectron cuts down trees, but does not require lunch or laboratory facilities.
Hard work pays off. I'm exhausted, but the work never ends. Glad we got those bots up and running. Fixing this all by hand would be a nightmare.
Hope the refuge is holding up without me.
Primary directive. All trees must become desirable wood products.
Hope those raiders know we mean them no harm.
Get ourselves around here somewhere. Or are we out already?
Now I know what the settlers are going through.
Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way?
Lumberjack Protectron does not want to lose lumberjack job to Chief Human. Over.
Remember, some of us still want what's best for Appalachia.
Need to brush up on my first aid.
I wish that Brotherhood would share what they've learned with the rest of us. It benefits so many.
I love being out here.
Damn, you'll scorch. Let us know if you find something you need out there. Here to volunteer, or just to escape for a while? To brush up on my first aid.
Hope the refuge is holding up without me.
Chop wood, chop wood, chop wood.
We're a bit disorganized. I know. I apologize for that.
Weren't we supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way?
Now, which of those berries was edible again?
Damn, those scorch. They're always welcome here. We have ourselves around here somewhere. Or are we out already?
Exhausted. Work never ends.
Materials should be over here somewhere. We're a bit disorganized. I know. I apologize for that.
Protectron cuts down trees, but does not require lunch or laboratory facilities.
I wish that Brotherhood would share what they learned with the rest of us. Benefit so many.
over.
We got a situation!
Scared for a second there. Here to volunteer, or just to escape for a while?
Glad we got those bots up and running. Fixing this all by hand will be a nightmare.
Our responders' job is never done. If you want a safe haven, go to our headquarters in the refuge, in the old White Spring Resort. Hey, friend. Can I get you anything? Why does everyone still squabble all the time? We have to come
Hard
together
work
to
pays off.
survive.
Take a break before heading back out into danger.
Trees are the enemy. Must eliminate.
No, I know
trees.
what the settlers are going through. Need to brush up on my first aid.
Hope those raiders know we mean them no harm. Why does everyone still squabble all the time? We have to come together to survive. Hard work pays off.
Trees plus lumberjack. Protectron equals desirable.
through.
Can't bear to see another friend turn.
Lumberjack Protectron creates desirable
If
wood
you're looking for work, Dr. Lane.
but
Well, that's up to you.
has no use for
There's
them.
souls around here somewhere.
You should find everything you need for that care package at our
We out
little abode
already?
here.
A responder's
How are you
job is
holding up?
never done.
June
Weren't we
handles the
supposed to get a
supplies.
Blue
We're
Ridge
looking for
caravan route
provisions.
set up this way?
Those materials should be around here somewhere. We're a bit disorganized. I know.
always welcome
I
here.
apologize for that.
Oh, hello. You.
Chop wood, chop wood, chop wood.
The refuge is holding up without me.
Lumberjack Protectron does not want to lose lumberjack job to cheap human labor.
Glad we got those bots up and running. Fixing this all by hand will be a nightmare. Now I know what the
You should find everything you need for that care package at our little abode here.
Trees plus lumberjack protectron equals desirable wood product.
We have souls around here somewhere. Are we out already? Hope the refuge is holding up without me.
Why does everyone still squabble all the time? We have to come together to survive.
Let us know if you find someone in need out there.
A responder's job is never done.
Don't suppose you can set a broken leg? Asking for a friend.
Weren't we supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way?
Must chop wood forever.
I love being out here. So alive.
Hard work pays off.
Primary directive. All trees must become desirable wood products.
Hope those raiders know we mean them no harm.
Need to brush up on my first
Don't
aid.
let the wasteland get to you.
You should find everything you need for that care package at our little abode here. Those materials should be around here somewhere. We're a bit disorganized, I know.
We may have sourced some inventory from passing vault dwellers.
Remember,
That's not
some of us
offensive or
still
something.
want what's best for Appalachia.
Remember, some of us still want what's best for Appalachia.
I love being out here in the wilderness. It's so alive.
Remember, some of us still want what's best for Appalachia. His job is a country town. Exhausted. Work
Hey, friend.
never ends.
Can I get you anything?
You know what we could use more of? Everything. When does the next caravan come by again?
Those materials should be around here somewhere. We're a bit disorganized, I know. I apologize for that.
I need to brush up on my first aid. Glad we got those bots up and running. Fixing this all by hand would be a nightmare. Now, which of those berries was edible again? If you want a safe haven, go to our headquarters in the refuge, in the old White Spring Resort.
Now I know what the settlers are going through.
Must chop wood forever.
still hear the
Hello,
screams.
beautiful. For the bloody...
Heinop's been compromised. A group of outsiders rolled in, heavily armed, started setting up camp. Only a matter of time until they find me up here. Pretty sure this is it for me. But, listen, Chief, I gotta come clean. I want to go to my grave with a clean conscience. This whole thing, the reports, the army, it's a sham, boss. Every single file has gone straight to Mr. Stoltz. We're his men first, Chief, not yours. Not really. There's no military contact. Just Hugo. Those of us in the know have been heading out here to play the part, make you think it's real. But this ain't a drop site. It's a smoke break spot. I'm sorry you gotta find out like this, Chief. You're one of the good ones. Don't trust anyone down there. We're all just his puppets. Oh, shit! I'm sorry.
that storm's gonna get worse.
You seem perturbed, my friend. Has your work with Chief Oberlin been that taxing? How crude. Come now, my friend. What is this all about? Of course his men work for me. You all work for me, my friend. Allow me to explain. James T. Oberlin is a workhorse. Powerful, focused, efficient. But someone like him needs order. Blinders and a carrot, if you will. With too much freedom of thought, people like him are lost. James came to me as a part of a package. I bought a box of cereal, and he was the delightful toy at the bottom. Now he was a highly decorated, highly skilled prize, but still a part of a larger whole. The best thing for someone like him is a simple purpose. He plays this role because he needs to believe it's true. A smarter man would see through this facade immediately. But not Oberlin. Oh no. A crueler thing would be shattering the only thing that's kept the man sane for the past 2 decades. I do this for him, you know.
Have the workforce to spruce this place up a little.
Ah, you're no stranger to the game, I see. But you must know you're playing against an experienced player, no? If you understand my meaning. Very well. You've caught me red-handed. I hope this pittance will stay your hand.
I'm really gonna miss Alfie.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
What if we go back to the surface? It's because of our, mission. I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks. Barely fresh air. I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks.
You're
just
back.
to get a breath
And without Daniel.
fresh air.
What was the situation? You're serious? And you have proof? Are you sure? Look at me. Are you sure? After all this time, it takes someone from outside this vault to finally tell me the goddamn truth. Thank you, my friend. This... it's very upsetting. I'm glad I have you to rely on. I'm gonna kill that. No, not yet. Not now. I can't give him the opportunity to turn this around on me. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I need time to make sense of this. It's best that Hugo remain unaware that I've been shown the truth. Not until I'm ready to act. I will allow him to think he retains control. You've earned a reward for your effort and honesty. I will let you know if and when I decide to act on this revelation. For now, I wait. Be careful with who you place your trust in down here. It's a viper's den. Dismissed. Thank...
There was a landslide around the mansion. How'd that happen? New animals in there.
You felt the whole vault shaking a while back.
Impeccable timing. I was just thinking of you. You've gone through great lengths to clear a path ahead for us. The stage has been set for final preparations. We can get to that in a moment. Do you want to hear something fascinating? Did you know that lightning can reach temperatures hotter than the surface of the sun? Energy beyond that of a star, and yet we can survive being struck by it. The Lost. Myself. My Cassidy. We live with it inside us, dancing, colliding, beautifully and violently. Invisible forces taking form right here, inside, in a fervent embrace. Chaos contained. Not a miracle, no. It's nature. When I first heard my Cassie's voice, it was magnetic, ensnaring me from across the room. Every footstep perfectly placed, as if I'd done it 1,000 times before. It was a force. A path so clear, so natural, a gravitational pull. Two entities brought together, and a magnificent explosion as a result. Only possible with our meeting. The world shifted at our very presence from that point on. We did the impossible together.
A good community gathering around here.
No. You misunderstand. When the feral mind began to take her, I feared losing her forever. That spark between us lost its charge. She slipped further and further away. I made a choice. To follow the only path that had provided us any hope. I reignited that spark. I brought her to the device. I pushed it to its limit. I allowed it to impart on us that power greater than the burning surface of the sun. An accident implies a lack of intent. No, it was a choice. The creation of the Lost was no mistake. Its failure to reach completion is, however, a half-step that left them deserted in a reality all their own. But we need to bring them back. All of them, not just my Cassie. We need to bridge the divide. That is what I'm trying to fix here. That is where I need your help.
A new ad for the stores. Any of them good for eating?
You should know by now that I am no scientist. All of our best minds have led me here, though. Many of them now lost themselves. Listen to my plan. Then decide whether to cast me the villain. We are so close to a solution now. I've provided Hilda and Audrey with all they need to complete our work. If you speak with them downstairs, they will be able to provide next steps. Thank you. They are already caught up and will provide you with the information you need. Now, is there anything else? I'd prefer if we could begin soon. You say that now, but when we succeed, when we fix all of this, well, I imagine she'll come around. Yes. Hilda and I had been chasing a potential lead for some months now. We reached a blockade, though. One that was obliterated by your arrival. She and Audrey can provide the specifics, but in short, I believe I am the key. Or at least the results of my mutation are... As I remind you, I'm no scientist. But there is hope. I have seen it. We couldn't have come this far without you. I hope you know that.
What if we go back to the surface? Nobody wants to know us because of our, condition.
You think I'm happy doing this, James? Of course not. But what choice do we have? This isn't just about us. It's about everyone here in the vault. Everyone we've lost.
He's not just a liar. He's a killer, Audrey!
Can we get started already? The tissue samples aren't gonna remain stable forever.
Oh, great! It's my father's latest hired gun. What are you doing here? Are you cruel or just plain dumb? Let's just get this over with. What do you want?
We're going to be overseeing a final experiment that could alter the future of this vault.
All of our work is coming to fruition! My research on understanding the lost, Audrey's on the weather machine, but the last piece is Uncle Hugo. Like, literally, we're examining a piece of him. Gross, I know. But once we have the right data, we can run the machine again to reverse the effects of the lost. We think.
The risk is high, but the reward is too great to ignore. And we may have a missing piece now, for an extra edge.
My father is the only one afflicted by the machine that has managed to retain his senses. At first, we speculated that it could be related to his sight impairment, but we are certain now there's more to it. He seems to have mutated differently from the other Lost.
The experiments I've been running all but confirmed it.
We think the reason is because he was the one to push the big button, so to speak. He made direct contact with the device. The electricity spread out from him, almost like a conduit.
We are, and have the evidence to back it.
We've been comparing tissue samples from Uncle Hugo with ones from Papa and the others. The behavior from Uncle Hugo's sample is far more complex and responsive to stimuli. It's almost as if he's a completed specimen and the rest are just imitating him.
We've been repairing and adjusting the machine to potentially complete the Lost's transformation, using that monster upstairs as a template.
No. Which is why we run tests first. We aren't simply going to fire up the machine again and hope he's right. We need to be sure first.
That's where you come in. We need you to head surface side and run the experiment for us. We've set up a number of devices that can simulate the effects of,
It'll simulate what the impact of different device configurations will have on lost cells. In other words, we can test what would happen if we followed my uncle's plan on a smaller scale.
We're going to be reading the results as they're relayed back here. We'll be in communication via radio tuners on the devices as well. If this proves worthless, my father is going to have to... well, we'll deal with that when we know for sure. I'll mark the first device for you. We'll make contact once we see it up and running.
Anyone else kind of excited about this? Just me then?
Further agitated, volatile. They're much less stable than Uncle Hugo's now.
Great. Now we know the thing that was bound to fail will fail.
Starting up now. We will be using the new configuration. Our hypothesis is that the samples from the Lost will begin to behave closer to Uncle Hugo's. Come on, science. You can do it!
God have mercy on us all if it can't.
To the sample from Father, even from across the table. They're moving toward it.
Let me see Hugo's. Dear Lord. It's not just that. They're mirroring it, following it. Almost like puppets on strings.
How is this even possible? Did Uncle Hugo know this would happen?
That bastard. He isn't planning to fix them. He's planning to bring them up.
final test now. Audrey, I don't like this. This has gotta be a mistake, right? Let's just finish the test. No, it's the same. They're all moving with him. How? Why? God damn him.
Audrey, we've got a problem. The bastard is gone.
What?
And you, get back here ASAP. Over and out. Good, you're here. The situation has developed and we're short on time. Here's the sitrep. We've discovered that Hugo didn't leave alone. He's taken Cassidy with him. That can only mean one thing. He's going to activate the weather machine already. Bastard. This experiment was just to distract us. He already had all the pieces he needed. The weather machine was already set to the parameters we just tested. This was a final trial run before the real deal. We can discuss our terrible choices later. We have to act now. There's only one place. He's likely to reach the meteorology sector any minute now, up at the Hawksbill weather station. Audrey already left to try and stop him, but even with Cassidy, he's gotten too much of a head start. No, wait. We need to discuss what you'll do when you get there. I'll be brief. I need him alive. Good. We need him breathing if we want to learn more about this affliction. It'd be years of research lost.
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh...
You're deranged if you think anything like that matters now. Survival here in Shenandoah is all we have left. There's no more time for this. Expect resistance, but remember, bring him in alive. Dismissed.